You can watch the Streamer Spotlight series live on Twitch Sundays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Twitch.tv/TIGHEFIGHTERX1. That's twitch.tv/TieFighterX1. Yo, what is up? I am TieFighterX1, and welcome to the Streamer Spotlight series. This is our second episode. Tonight we will be interviewing GhostFighterX1, longtime friend of mine. We'll get into that in just a minute. Remember, some of the chat commands are turned off for the evening. The regular chat commands will, get it back on the next stream. So with that, let's go. Yo! What is up?
What is going on, dude?
How are you this evening?
I'm doing well. I actually feel kind of sick because I just had some McDonald's, but that's all right. I don't recommend eating McDonald's. It's so disgusting.
So for everybody new that doesn't know who you are, why don't you introduce yourself and kind of talk about your channel a little bit?
I am Ghost. I like turtle. No. No. GhostFighterX1. I stream a lot of different things. A lot of different varieties. Just basically whatever I feel like and whatever other friends want to play with and whatnot. Recently I played Dead by Daylight, and I don't do horror games at all, but he talked me into it, so I played that one.
It was fun, right?
It was fun. I did jump a couple times. I really did. I'm glad I wasn't on stream for that one, I ain't gonna lie. But
so that's what you're playing tonight then, right?
No, not Dead by Daylight. I'm playing Madden tonight. I've been playing Madden. Might switch to Dead by Daylight. It all depends.
And so what about your schedule?
Oh, schedule's rough right now. It's really rough. So for those of you who don't know, I am in the U.S. Army. I'm gone a lot, and then I work real early in the morning till my evening, because I'm on the Pacific time right now. So a lot of people's evenings are way later than when I even get home. So like it's after a long day at work, I really don't want to come in, and I just want to sit down, relax, and I just don't feel like doing anything. And it kind of sucks in a way, because I do like hanging out with everybody, and that's usually why I just jump into some of the chat rooms and just start talking to people and ask them about their days and whatnot.
And you'll be moving soon, right?
Absolutely. So that's another big. Just let you know, you have Dead by Daylight as your category, and After Bears and all that still.
Let's change that.
Yeah. But as far as my move, yeah. I'll be moving in, you say it's the 11th. I've been moving in probably about 10 days or so. And this isn't an easy move. It's going all the way from Washington State back down to Texas. I'm excited about being back in Texas. Be 2 hours away from home, but once we get there, I'm not going to have a house right away, so I'm not going to be able to set my stream up or anything else like that. I mean, you guys will still be hearing from me from other people's streams and whatnot, but I myself won't be streaming right away. Probably going to take me probably about another 2 weeks before I can actually fully set up a stream. Hoping no longer than 2 weeks, because I was recently down for a little over a month and a half because I had to go and do some training up in Canada, which is actually a lot of fun, by the way. I always enjoy Canada. So yeah, it's gonna be It's gonna be a rough move.
Yep.
That way.
So you're moving from Washington to back to Texas from where you're from. And then
Correct.
once you start like getting back settled in, is your schedule going to change a little bit? Are you going to try and get a set schedule at that point?
Oh yeah, I think once I get to my new unit down there, I'll be able to do things a whole lot easier. Especially because it's gonna be a 2 hour time difference from where I'm at now. So I'll be more so on the time zone where a lot of other people are.
Right.
So it's gonna be easier to do
Or
it that
the other
way.
people that you play with, right?
Correct,
Right.
correct. I mean, couple people out in UK. I mean, that's a lose-lose situation right there for time. But I mean,
Right.
I still make it to their streams. They still make it to mine. So it's just love at that point.
And
Um, mhm.
I was just gonna remind people if you're just joining in, tonight's guest is GhostFighterX1. He's just talking about his schedule. If you have any questions, please feel free to tag me or him, and we'll get to him in the last 20 minutes of the program. But for the most part, we will. I mean, we're looking at chat, but we're not really interacting with chat until the last 20 minutes. So just a reminder. All right, so there's been some streaming news this week, and I kind of wanted to get your opinion on some of this stuff. The first thing that I would like your opinion on is Discord's planning on releasing a streaming service on August 15th that's going to allow up to 10 Discord members to join a call and do a stream with just people on the call. The service is called Go Live, but it won't have webcam support, so it's just going to be literally like a party, you know, playing together, but you can see each other's gameplay. So thoughts about Discord getting in on the streaming fun?
I mean, I don't know because it doesn't have webcam, so that's already at a loss. I'm pretty sure there probably will be ways to work around that, but they I don't know. I mean, Discord's getting bigger and bigger over the years, so I mean, I can see why they're trying to push for this. Um, I don't, I don't know. Like I don't think that they should push like that. I mean, it's kind of cool that you can see everybody else's gameplay, but you can kind of do that already if everybody's streaming.
Sure. I think when I first heard about it, I thought this would be perfect for like community nights. So if you already have a Discord community and you were doing a community night and you guys wanted to play together, like this would be cool to just kind of hang out and do.
Yeah, I can see how that's a good opinion.
All right, so Twitch is also releasing its own streaming software. Their aim is to take setup down to less than an hour, where the setup will just set up everything for you. It's in closed beta now, and I'm kind of curious of how it's actually going to handle, like telling people, "Hey, you still need a capture card to play Xbox," you know.
Right.
But they're trying to like streamline the whole thing. And I'll put a link in the chat for anybody who's interested in joining the closed beta, but what's your opinion on that?
So let me get this right. They're releasing a streaming beta for a streaming site.
Yes, so their version
Okay.
of OBS, but it's going to be a super simple version to where you're pretty much like just gonna click a button and it'll set up everything for you, and you just push go live, kind of like on mobile. You just hit go live, and now you're in chatting IRL. So
Yeah, but like you don't have an overlay on that. However, this one's gonna have one, correct?
I
This
don't
one's
know.
gonna provide one.
I
Or
don't.
okay,
Yeah, I don't know.
so like
I think it's gonna be very bare bones, to be honest with you.
it from the sounds of it, it probably will. Maybe a couple of years down the road, it might be more advanced. But like all the stuff that we can do now with what we know about OBS or slobs or stream elements, I mean, we can already do all of our custom stuff that we want to do. So why would I mean? Granted, it would be probably for the newer people
Right, and
wanting
that's who
to.
they're aiming for is people that don't want to get into the nitty gritty of learning how to set everything up. Which, in my opinion, you're kind of holding yourself back in those cases. But
Right. But like for somebody that just wants to start out streaming, it could be good. However, with Stream Elements and all these other stream things out there that you can find a quick overlay and apply it real simple.
Right.
So I mean, it's
I'm sure you'll still
stuff's
be
already
able to
out there.
link overlays from Stream Elements. You'll probably still be able to add a browser source.
I gotcha. But I mean, it can be good, but I mean, we won't know until actually start the beta and whatnot.
Right. All right. So the link is in the chat. So if anybody gets into the beta and they get some opinions on it, I would really like to hear from you guys. So please do. Ninja's back in the news. This time for different reasons. So apparently Twitch has started taking over his channel to promote other people's channels. So when you go to Ninja's channel, it actually says, "Hey, Ninja's in another castle." But then it lists a bunch of streamers underneath that, kind of like on the browse page that you currently have. So number one, Ninja's upset because his brand's very kid friendly. And apparently one of the channels that was being advertised actually had adult nudity in the stream. So I didn't get your take on the whole Ninja thing from last week about him switching over to Mixer. So your take on that, and then your take on Twitch taking over his channel and kind of promoting other channels on his channel.
All right, so my take on him going to Mixer. All right, so he does what he wants. I mean, if I want to go to Mixer, I'll go to Mixer. If I want to go to Twitch, I'm going to go to Twitch. Granted, yes, he's very, very, very well known, highly well known. I mean, he was on the Ellen Show. I don't know if you know that, but yeah, he was on the Ellen Show. But he I actually follow him on Twitter, and I watched his video on him talking about Twitch taking over his channel, which is, in my opinion, not right. Reasons for that. Daughter just woke up.
Dad life.
Yes, that's another reason why it's hard for me to stream too, is because I try to stream without her being awake.
Sure.
But now as far as Twitter and Ninja, I agree with his video post. I don't know if you watched that or not.
I saw
on
it.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay. I agree with it because he even pointed out the fact that there's other well-known Twitch people that switch to Mixer and their channels are just sitting there.
Sure.
Nothing advertised on them or anything else like that. But for Twitch to be like, "Hey, you know what? You're not here. We're taking over your channel." It's kind of messed up, in my opinion. I mean, I don't know what kind of contracts anybody signed or anything else like that. I don't know that aspect, so I can't comment on what's going on there. I can only comment on what I see. Perspective is everything. So that's my take on that.
Cool. Very interesting.
And there's also people that I watch on Mixer still to this day. I mean, I started out on Mixer and switched over to Twitch. Twitch. And so I like the Twitch community. But then there's also people that are only on Mixer that I like watching them as well. So it's just personal, I guess, perception. I don't know exactly.
Yeah, I get that. So you probably hear my kid in the background now.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's focus on you now. So why did you get into streaming, and what are your short-term goals with streaming? Once you move, are you making that affiliate push?
Short-term girls?
Did I say girls?
Goals. Got it. Yeah, you did. Or at least it sounded like it. Short-term goals. But anyways, the reason why I got into streaming is because actually, well, I mean, you and I, we've played games forever.
Yeah. So why don't you go into that? Like,
all right. So
how long have we known each other? When did we meet? And how long have we been playing games together?
Chat. Here we go. All right. So Yep, we're almost your age. No, we were in the second grade, 1992. All right. Um, we our brothers were best friends, and they were what in high school, middle school, I think. Yeah, I think it was middle school, and they became best friends. Actually, by your older brother, he was actually playing with the RC car, one of those gas powered
Yeah.
ones,
Yep.
down at the end of the street. And my brother and I were outside playing, and he started talking to your brother. They became friends, and then we all started hanging out. You and I became friends, and just life took over from there. It just went on and on and on, and would go back and play Sega Genesis at my house. General Chaos,
General
one of the greatest
Chaos.
games,
Yep. They need to
one of the
remake
greatest
it.
games ever. They do. I actually still have it. I kind of want to hook it up and see if it still works or not. But that was such a fun game. But I mean, I was the type of person that when I was younger, I moved around a lot, and so it hurt a relationship, but also built it even stronger. It's just because like I would move away. Jesus, I'd move away for a year and then come right back, and would just pick up like nothing ever, like there was no space there. And then
Until high school, and then you moved away
oh
pretty
yeah,
much for good.
yeah. As soon as I was done with eighth grade, I moved to Texas, and usually I'd move from place then back to Florida, place back to Florida. This time I moved to Texas, and then Arizona, and then back to Texas, and then now Washington, and now I'm going back to Texas. So I'm treating Texas like Florida did when I was younger. But man, we've been playing games from the get go. So one day I watch people on Twitch, I watch people on Mixer a lot, and I was like, man, this would be kind of cool. I mean, where else are you gonna find somewhere where you can actually do something that you enjoy doing while meeting other people and entertaining other people, and those people are entertaining you as you're playing a game. It's just so much fun. And so I was like, well, you know what? We should actually start getting into this. And so that's when well, I created a Mixer account. I think you created a Mixer account, and you had a well, you have a little bit more time than I do at the current moment. Um, so it
I don't know about that. I think I just neglect more things than you do.
touche, touche. But like it oh, it's just so you went straight to Twitch, and you started getting all the success off of it, and I was like, hell yeah, that's awesome. And so I was like, all right, well, I'll go ahead and switch to Twitch, and I started getting some success, and then life happened to me, and had to go away for a little bit, come back, try to stream a little bit. This comes in, and then so I, I promise you guys, after my move to Texas, I'll be streaming a whole lot more. I'm gonna have everything completely revamped, not this little cheap green screen thing on the jig behind me. So it's gonna be legit. So be on the lookout for when I make a comeback.
So affiliate push for sure then, huh?
Oh, absolutely. That's
All right.
that's gonna be that's gonna be a guarantee.
Which I mean, all you need is the hours streamed, right? You have the follower goal and you have the average goal, right?
Well, I have the average goal right now. I still need 5 more followers.
Oh, five
And
more
before I
followers. GhostFighter
five more
X1, get at it, chat. If you haven't
five
followed
more
them.
followers at the moment, and then the hours streamed. And that's it.
All right.
Appreciate that. Shout out.
Oh yeah. Actually, I could do an actual shout out, I guess.
Oh yeah.
There we go. 5 more
Thanks.
followers, and then he just needs the hours. So here's a question that I like to ask people is what advice would you have given yourself knowing what you know now today before you started streaming, what advice would you have given yourself?
If you're tired, still stream anyway.
Right, that's a big one.
It it really is. It's just because I realized that there's times where I would go ahead and I was like, man, it's the weekend. I have to stream. I was like, why don't I feel like streaming? But then I start streaming, and then boom, and people start coming in the chat, start chatting along, having a good time, and it just keeps me going. And it's like, oh man, I was like, oh crap, I really have to go to sleep now. It's like, oh, it's like two o'clock in the morning. I was like, I can't stay awake any longer.
Right.
But yeah, that's yeah.
Appreciate that, Pokemon Killer. Yeah, that's a big one. Is there's plenty of days where I'm like, I just don't feel it, but you still have to push that start streaming button, because if you make it a habit to not stream, well, you're just not going to stream in the future. You know, it's all about changing the culture of yourself too. If
Oh, absolutely.
if you don't start streaming every day or every time you're supposed to, right? You set a schedule and you stick to that schedule, then you're never going to start streaming, and that's huge. So I'm glad you brought that up for other people. Any
Yeah.
other
So
advice? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, absolutely. You have to set a schedule. I haven't set one yet, but you have to sit down and distinguish what days you're actually going to stream and stick to that schedule. If you have to push it back an hour, you push it back an hour. But the thing is that you stream on the days that you say you're going to stream.
Right.
So, and you don't have to stream every single day. If you know that Tuesdays are extremely busy for you at work, or Mondays or whatever have you, set those days where you're not going to stream, so you can actually spend an hour or so not streaming but interacting with other people to gain more network and gain more friends and more followers and things to that aspect.
And speaking about being a father, like when I first started, I was always so worried about my kid being heard in the background. I wanted to make this professional looking stream, and I was scared that if people heard my kids, they wouldn't want to tune in, they wouldn't want to stick around. But I've come to learn that they actually don't mind at all, and they actually like it a little bit more. They feel like they can connect to you a little bit more if they see your kid, or they hear your kid in the background, and they kind of get it.
Oh yeah. um I mean, so for me, I mean, my setup is like right here in the living room. I live right now. I live in a really small apartment up in Washington, so it's
That army
everything's
life,
just
yo.
yeah. But like it's just it sucks because my stream is in the far corner of the living room, and then we have the TV, and then we have my wife's setup of her computer where she works, and I can only push my green screen back so far, so it's like right here, like it's right, literally right behind me,
Mhm.
and I'd like to be back further. So like when I move down to Texas, we're gonna have a bigger apartment. I already know that much. Um, we're gonna have an extra bedroom as well. So don't tell my wife, but that's gonna be the stream room. So yeah, I've already distinguished that. I'll talk to her about that later. But anyways, but like it's just with my child being awake, she's like right here. And then to
Right.
me, that's like if she yells, it's gonna be peeking on the mic or whatever or whatnot, and it's just to me, I don't like that. For myself, it's
Sure.
not necessarily for the viewers or anything else like that. I mean, granted, I understand that most of them might not like the yelling right in their ears or whatever. I mean, I wouldn't, but it's a dad life.
Yeah, I totally get it, dude. So while you're streaming, you can see that viewer number staring you at the face, right? Are you a fan of turning it off, or is that something you kind of watch and keep track of? And if you do watch
So
it, how does it affect you?
so for me, actually, how I have everything set up is that I have the chat on one, so I'm just focused straight on the chat, and then on my I have my stream pulled up, so that I can make sure everything's working correctly. I can actually visually see, but I also put it in theater mode. So theater mode turns off the viewers.
Sure.
Um, so I mean, viewers are good. It's what keeps the chat alive. However, it's not necessarily the case because it has to be actual activity going on in the chat.
Right, right. So, and
So
do you keep OBS open while you're streaming?
for quick scene changes, yes.
Okay. So, do you have the activity field? I can't speak tonight. Activity
Do I?
feed open?
Oh yes, I do.
So the viewers are usually there too. That's where they
Are
look at
they?
me in my face. But to me, like as long as I see like that number
Oh,
at
there.
least 1 instead of 0, because I don't usually keep my own stream up. I usually just watch it through OBS. So at least if I see 1, it's usually a better. But that number is so delayed that you can't really count on it anyway. So it doesn't really matter at that point.
Right. I have heard that. But I mean, as long as I can even have a conversation with one person while I'm being here, that's what makes it. I'm okay with just talking to literally one person. If one person to 1,000 people, well, 1,000 people, I can't even keep up with that. Don't,
Yeah, that'd be crazy. I couldn't imagine.
nah, at that point, it's just like catching like one person saying something here. Oh, okay, yeah, I can comment on that, and
Right.
then the chat just keeps going. Okay, I wait, I didn't read that one all the way. Damn it. Just I don't think I could do 1,000 people. I ain't gonna lie. So like one, two people, three people, yeah, 10 people having conversations. It's great.
Right. The connectivity of spending your time with other people, and time is really the best thing that somebody can give you. Like
Oh,
the
absolutely.
biddies are awesome, the subscribers are awesome. I truly appreciate it. But it's like when you give your time to somebody, that's something you don't get back. Like you can make more money. You can't get more time. You're only gonna have so much time and then you're gone. So yeah, I completely agree with you as far as like, even if it's one person, thank you so much for spending your time with us.
Absolutely.
So any kind of obstacles you've had to overcome in your career so far, in your streaming career?
It's just being in the army mainly.
Right.
It's just always gone, and like usually when I'm gone, it's for anywhere from 2 weeks to a month at a time. I mean, there was last year at this time. Well, actually in September of last year, I was getting ready to go down to Alabama for 3 months. And so that right there is 3 months I didn't have of streaming because I'm not about to try to stream on hotel Wi-Fi,
Right.
and everybody knows how that is. And even playing games down there, I mean, we were playing games. Uh, was able to. I don't even think I was able to play PUBG down there. I think we were able to
Um,
do Madden.
you could only do it off your phone. If that's the same
Yeah,
trip I'm
which
thinking about. Which you had to set your
yeah,
phone up to a hotspot and then your data was being used, and that's
yeah. There
a
there
big
there was one
hassle.
one of the one of the trips where I couldn't play PUBG on hotel Wi-Fi, but I could play it off my phone. My phone was slower than the hotel Wi-Fi, but it ran smooth.
Right. Yeah.
Didn't make sense, but it is what it is. It's in the past now. But yeah, those are the major obstacle is being home
Yeah.
because of job.
I feel you on that. Earlier we talked about communities. Are you part of any Discord communities? I know that we have the group one together.
Hmm.
Um, we got to roll tide in chat.
Roll Tide, Alabama, yo. And I heard that so many times when I was down there.
So we have the community Discord that we have together where we support other people streaming, and we're trying to give them tips on troubleshooting their setups or whatever it is that they might have questions about. But what other communities, Discord communities, are you a part of? Talk about those a little bit.
Let's see. I mean, we have, of course, the Fighter X1 Gaming. I am in Next Level Gaming, or Next Level Streamers. My bad.
Next level represent.
Um, I am in also Alpha Gaming which is, of course, Harris Heller. Um, I am also in Fire Squad. Fire Squad is based on the other side of the world, basically. There's quite a bit of people here in the states that are part of that. Um, I try to be active in them, but I'm failing on that as well. Late as of lately, just coming back from Canada and just trying to get back into the groove of things here, and then also trying to clear post. What's that face for?
Oh my! I just realized one of my commands are wrong. We're with
Oh,
Ghost
nice.
Fighter X1 tonight, not Almighty Taco Man. Sorry about that, guys.
Oh, but anyways, so with the what I have to do to clear installation here, so I can get everything moved down to Texas, and this is this one is a hassle because I have to make sure everything's perfect and having to make sure all my gear is clean so I can turn that in. So when I get down to Texas, I get new gear and things like that. So I have a lot of things holding me back from keeping interacted with those discords.
So when you say gear, do you mean like your uniforms, or do you mean like your weapons, your equipment?
Well, the weapons stay here. I get a new weapon when I get down there. So I have to make sure that's clean and taken care of. Then I also have to all my like wet weather gear, my cold weather gear. I have to clean all that. My vest, my helmet, ruck, backpack, all that good stuff.
So you're gonna make sure all of that stuff is up to par when you return it, and then you okay. That's a
Yeah,
pain.
and
That's a pain.
not only that, but if they see one little stain on it, they have like these are DoD civilians, and you can't really argue with them. If they say it's not clean, you just got to take it, walk
Sure.
away, go clean it again, try to turn it in another day. It's yeah.
No, I think I speak for everybody in the chat. And put F's in chat. Like, we appreciate your service for this country.
Oh well, appreciate everybody's support. That does support. It's awesome.
So we were talking about Discord communities. A few of these communities, they use what we call team viewers. Are you familiar with team viewers and what they do? And if so, what is your take on them?
Team like TEAM.
Yep, team viewers.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
We'll move
I ain't
on.
gonna lie.
Actually, we'll kind of go over it. Some of the Discord communities have team viewers that allows you to actually view multiple streams at once. Everybody kind of joins this team viewer, and you get pretty good numbers off of it. And it's one way to grow. Some people are very pro on them. Some people are very con on them because the people aren't actually interacting in your chat. You could have 50 people in your chat or your room, 50 viewers, but only 10 people is actually interacting with you. So it's kind of a mixed bag on what people feel about it. So now that you know what they are, how do you feel? Otherwise known as lurking, but it's a worse lurking because you could go to work, and as long as you logged into this team viewer, you're constantly, as soon as somebody goes live, you're constantly bouncing back and forth between all of these different channels.
Interesting. I would have to see it in action to give a full on aspect about it. I don't know. I mean, it can be a good thing just because it's giving people viewers.
Sure.
And if they're trying, if majority of almost everybody has already reached affiliate, so that will also help out with even reaching affiliate too.
Right.
Because you need an average of 3 viewers for every single stream, for the entire duration of the stream.
For the last 30 days, correct?
Correct. And so, even if you're already made affiliate and then you're going for partner.
Okay. Zaz, you are not personally attacked. Ghost Fighter is not affiliate as well.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely not affiliate. I said majority. You and me, Zaz, we're not the part of that majority yet, but we'll get there. No worries, we'll get there. But so like people trying to reach affiliate, that might help them out trying to get that average goal or average viewer goal. Becoming a partner. I mean, I think you need 75 average viewers.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's 75. It's a really big number. I ain't gonna lie.
It's like
I'm worried
it's
about
the
that
only
number.
thing that I don't have. Like, and I'm like, oh, that's gonna take a while. So let's just enjoy this.
Right? Exactly. You gotta enjoy every stream. You just gotta take it and have fun with it.
Right.
And I mean, if you ever reach partner, you reach partner. If you don't, you're still enjoying what you do.
Yeah, I mean, I had
And
last night. You were part of it. We had a blast last night.
yeah,
And
it was a lot of fun.
chat was moving, and it was just a few people, and it's just a lot of fun last night.
Yeah, I may have got close to being drunk. I don't think I hit that drunk part, but it was definitely pretty close. I was having fun. You were having fun. We were all having fun. And so yeah, I mean, it can be a good thing. I would just have to see it in action and to know further of what exactly it is.
Awesome. So, what do you think about follow for follow then? That's the other big topic between all these different communities is
Follow for follow. Nah, not for me.
yeah.
It's I don't see it. I don't see it that way. Follow for follow. If you follow somebody and they follow you right back, that's almost a guarantee that they're never gonna hit your chat.
Right.
They're never. I mean, maybe if nobody's on, but if they follow for everybody, somebody's always going to be on. They might click on you one day, but that doesn't mean that they're going to stay there.
And you're like I am. When you have free time, you like checking other channels out and showing them support. But if you have a list on the side of your screen that is 500 followers, like you're following 500 people, how do you support 500 people? Because they're all streaming at the same time.
Exactly. And like, there's a lot of people that I do watch on a regular basis. I'll stop in and say hey to them. And if and I might stay there for a while. Then there's times where I'll jump into a chat room and ask them how their day is going, and then just jump around to another one. But it all depends on obviously who's online. But follow for follow, you're not going to be able to keep up with everybody that you follow. And you might have 500 followers. You might be following 580 people. Good luck.
Right. And that's also the big thing too. Is follow for follow is not finding friends and other streams and following each other that way. It's literally like, hey, somebody, I'm doing follow for follow. Just put your Twitch name here, and I'll go follow you. You follow me, and everything's good. Like you can get connections just through a chat.
Oh yeah.
I've got many follows just from interacting with other people in chats. So I just want to make sure that that's clear. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about literally the popping into a room saying, hey, I'll follow you if you follow me, and then leaving,
Right. Like, I mean, there was, for that month and a half that I didn't stream, I still gained probably like 15 followers just by talking to other people and in other people's chats. It surprised the hell out of me. I ain't gonna lie. I go back to my dashboard a month and a half later and have 15 new followers. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool.
Right.
And it's just by talking to people in other people's streams. And I mean, your stream, Taco stream, even on Discords, talking with Next Level, and then there's also Fire Gaming, and just talking to all these different people, and it's just you get follows that way, and even without fully streaming, just by talking to them and becoming friends with them and asking them how their day's going every time you see them or whatnot.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't realize that even if you're just chatting in another person's stream, that is networking. Like you're not failing at networking if you're still supporting other streamers and making connections through those streamers' chats. It's not just social media. It's not just Discord. There's plenty of different ways to network, and you guys are doing it right now in the chat. I appreciate you guys. So we get about 18 or 17 minutes left now. We got a few
Okay.
questions in the queue. Everybody else in chat, you can just drop the question in chat now. I'll be able to see those. We're gonna hit those questions first.
I'm sorry, I'm married. Don't drop that question.
Nice. He is married. All right. Just two more quick questions. Just real quick. How do you handle situations with trolls?
Trolls, yeah, just ignore them.
You just okay.
Get them out of there. I mean, I had a troll on one of my very first couple streams, and he was trying to type in some not so words that I approve of, and
not so
I mean,
words. Not so words.
Yeah, not so words that I approve of. I mean, I'm in the army, so I hear almost every single word out there, and I'm pretty sure there's tons of words that people don't even know that I even hear that is like not good. So, but like what I did is as I timed him out real quick, and as soon as his buddy came in and dropped the same stuff, I went ahead and instant ban. I was like, forget it.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna mess with that. There's too many other good people out there. I'm not gonna entertain them at all.
So you don't try to troll them back. You know, some
No.
streamers like to troll them back. That's not your style.
Nah.
Just get them out of there.
No. Just bye.
Sorry, if you can see me on camera, I'm looking over on the screen that I can actually see the full screen that Ghost has, and his daughter just walked by. She's so cute.
Oh.
All right, so yeah, get her in the get her in there so everybody can see.
Come here.
And then while you do that, anything you can tell people that are starting to stream, what advice would you give them? And hey, Ariella.
Look.
Hey.
Say hi.
Say hi.
Hi, everybody. I know you know how to say hi. Hi. Advice: be yourself. Have fun. It's. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Zaz. Jess.
Chat's going crazy about how adorable she is.
JJ, everybody. You went down now? Here you go, puppy.
Well, no more daddy time. She wants mama.
Yeah, she does. She goes running over. But I see just nothing but. All right, I ain't even looking over there anymore. All right, so yeah, just
advice, yes.
Yeah, just be yourself. I mean, everybody be themselves. Don't try to be somebody you're not. Unless that's going to be your thing, like Dr. Disrespect. That's not really him on stream. It's not how he is in real life. But that's his go-to. He's an entertainer. But by little. Anyways, I'm sorry, chat. I need to minimize that for a second, so I can't see that. Yeah, just have fun. I have fun every single stream I have.
All right, so I failed and forgot to open up the queue for questions. So I'm just looking back through chat. I know we had a few that did exclamation mark questions, so let's get to those first. Zazaboo wants to know what game release you're looking forward to.
Game release. Oh, well, I was looking forward to Madden 20 coming out, but that's already out and having lots of fun playing that. The next release is probably going to be, what's it called? It's the new Ghost Recon one.
Modern Warfare.
No.
Breakthrough. Ghost Recon.
Yeah, Tom Clancy.
They're coming out with another Ghost Recon. I didn't even know. That's phenomenal.
What? Yeah.
I'm still pissed off because they won't release another Splinter Cell. But yeah, okay. Let's go, Ghost Recon.
Breakpoint. That's what it is.
Okay, I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, Ghost Recon Breakpoint. I think it comes out in October 4th. So
okay.
Yeah. But yeah, also Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare looks amazing, and if it's not futuristic like the last quite a few of them,
right? I'll probably pick it up.
I'll be there playing it. If it's futuristic,
well, it won't be because it's literally a remake of the old one. So,
oh well, then that works. I'll be there.
Yeah. So do you pick your games more based on your favorite games or based on what your community wants to see? That's what TR Justin 22 in the Twitch chat wants to know.
It all depends, honestly. I mean, I have a big variety of games. I have PC games, I have Xbox game, PS4 games. However, I have not yet set up my PS4 for streaming yet. Um, but like, and I only play a couple games on there so far. But right now, I mean, I'm gonna be playing Madden tonight, and if the community wants me to switch to Dead by Daylight, even though I don't like playing it, I'll play it for them. But I mean, as long as I get in a little bit of what I personally want.
Gotcha. And that's
I mean,
important, right? If you're not happy playing the games that you're playing, it's going to be able to be seen on stream as well. So,
oh, absolutely. I mean, your body language tells a lot of different things. And if somebody knows how to read body language, I mean, some of it you don't even have to know how to read. You just be able to see it. It's like, oh man, this person not even enjoying this game. I mean, Dead by Daylight, I ain't gonna lie, not a big fan of it. But but if I'm playing with somebody else, I'll play it.
right,
Um,
playing with friends is fun.
yeah, it makes all the games that you're not a big fan of makes them so much better.
You know,
Just like last night when we were playing Dead by Daylight.
streaming Dead by Daylight would be a lot more fun if I didn't have like a bunch of lights in my face.
Oh, I, turn all the lights on. No, lights don't come off on a scary game.
TR Justin 22 in chat wants to know, what do you like about the new Madden and hate about it?
New Madden, they oh god.
Sorry, I was looking at the next question.
Yeah, all right. So the new Madden, uh, it looks like they fixed the running.
Yes, running is very improved.
I'm still trying to distinguish exactly how to run. It's just I know that you can get better runs off this one. They also added in Face of the Franchise, and I played a little bit of that, and that right there was actually really cool. Thought it was pretty neat. Dislikes, that all the good players are on the Browns, and I don't think they're going to go anywhere though. Still.
All right, chat. We got about 4 more minutes before we let Ghost go, so we can get his stuff set up for his stream. We're gonna raid him after that. So, any last questions you have for Ghost, make sure you put them in there. Yo, Beard, what is up, my dude? Zazabu wants to know if you will also be adding a nut cam when you get your new streaming room set up.
I'll throw that because when I get down to Texas, I am gonna completely revamp the entire computer desk. I'm gonna build it from scratch and get everything set up that way. So I don't have to move anything. Everything's gonna be boom, boom, boom. And right now, I currently have connected one camera. I did buy a second one already, and I might get a third one just to make you happy, Zaz.
Yep, there we go. There we go. He's gonna donate to the cause too.
I'll be talking down like this. Hey, chat.
I plan on having that set up soon. It's gonna be good stuff. All right, so we got 3 more minutes. Any last second questions? No question. Beerculus Prime just wants to say that he loves you.
Well, I don't know if you heard her, but she loves you too.
Yep, Ariella.
We love you.
Ariella improves.
Yep.
So just some last minute plugs, dude. Oh no, that's broken.
Oh no. It's like half my face. Move over a little bit.
Yeah, and just a little bit of love. Not all of the love, but we'll give you some love. So yeah, last minute plugs. Where can people find you at?
I am, well, of course, FighterX1 Gaming Discord. I am on Twitter, GhostFighterX1. You know what? If you have an Xbox, go ahead and follow me on there too, GhostFighterX1. We'll play some games together. It doesn't matter. We'll have fun. Also, do have a Facebook, GhostFighterX1.
Right. So GhostFighterX1, pretty much across all of the things.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Anything coming up that you want to talk about? Like any special streams? Well,
So
you move when? When's the last day that you're going to be in Washington?
the last day I'm gonna be in Washington is we haven't fully decided, but they're coming to pack up everything on the 19th, and everything gets shipped out on the 20th, and then I'll probably be leaving here 21st, 22nd ish. Um,
There we go.
there we go. There's all the love. So yep, she's hollering. She's having fun.
So
Um,
will we see more Ariella on your Madden stream?
oh, she loves football.
Oh yeah.
She absolutely loves football. I mean, last football season, she would literally sit down with me and watch football games and just sit there and just watch, and
All
she
right.
loved it.
So when you go to Madden, what are you going to be doing tonight? Yeah.
Madden tonight, probably be streaming a little bit of Mutt. I do have to play our franchise game, which last season I lost.
Oh, last
All
second
right,
question. Jess wants to know who's your team.
yep. Who's my team? That's the question
This
of the
changes
year right
every
there.
year.
It really does. So for the longest time, I was a Colts fan forever and a half. Huge Colts fan, not just a Manning fan, but a Colts fan. And I was excited when Luck took over, and they're just shit, complete
Luck
shit.
has bad luck because he can't get an offensive line that will block for him.
Yeah, O-line sucks. So I put them as my AFC team. NFC is the Cardinals, just because I lived in Arizona for a couple of years and really liked it. It was a lot of fun. But I don't know. Right now on my Madden 20, I have my favorite team set as the Bucks.
Yeah, the Buccaneers, because
Yeah,
he knows more players about the Bucks than anybody else because that's all I talk about. So I've converted him.
it's true story.
It took
It's true
me.
story.
We met in '92, so it took me over 2.5 decades to finally convert him. But
True story.
all right, man, we'll let you go so you can get your stream set up. As soon as you hit the go live button, man, we'll be hitting you with a raid, man. Come and support you
I
over there.
appreciate that. Sounds good.
Appreciate
See
you being
y'all
on
in
the
a little bit,
show,
Pat.
and good luck, man. I hope you hit affiliate real soon after you get settled in once you move.
Appreciate that.
Everybody, give GhostFighterX1 a follow. Good friend of mine, good friend of us. He's very active in the community, so yeah. So yeah, we've got his channel up in the middle. We are waiting for him to go live, and then we will go over. Rippers, you didn't have bad questions at all. I'm sorry I didn't get to your last one. It's just we tried to raid him at 10 o'clock, so that's why I wanted to make sure that we were already done with the questions that were already there. So I do apologize that we couldn't get to your question, dude. All right, chat. So that wraps up this week's Streamer Spotlight. Next week, we will have GeekStuffOG. He's another valued member of our community. He's a member of Next Level, and he can talk. I'll tell you that much. He can talk for hours. So make sure you get your questions in. Whoa.
Wait a second. Jess Eyes, thank you very much for that follow. TIE Fighter X1, thank you for that raid of 8 viewers. You're awesome. Let's go ahead and go back and do a couple of these real quick. Zazaboo, thank you very much for that follow. Red Fox, thank you for that follow. The Pokemon Killer 90, thank you very much for that follow. Wait, timing out somebody already? Oh, geez. Wait, Ghost is, yeah. It's trying to get everything fully set up.